36 years, where do I start? I'll start at the beginning when I joined Cool Spring Baptist Church in the spring of 1986. When I came to the church, I learned that the church had previously voted to start a child care ministry to reach the needs of the working parents in the community. There was a team who was working on the logistics, and it was found out that I was a director of a nearby child care center and was asked to join the team to help with that. I did not join the team with the idea that I would become the director of the Cool Spring Childcare Center, but working through the year with the team, I felt God working on me and preparing me to make a change. And after much prayer and conversation, I made the decision to accept the position of the Child Care Center. It was a leap of faith. I was leaving a well-established center and coming to a center that hadn't even opened yet. I started on July 13th, 1987 with the plan to open the center on September 8th, less than 2 months later. We were hoping to open with 35 children enrolled. It was a bit disappointing when we only had 12 children enrolled the first day. But word spread, people heard about us, and by the spring of 1988, we had 33 children enrolled. And we grew to over 100 children in a pretty quick time, and that's where we are at this time. Over the 36 years, I've seen lots of changes happen in childcare. Our physical space has changed a little bit. We were on the first floor of the children's building when we first opened. We had a playground that was sitting about where the rec center is right now with some old wooden playground equipment. We did have a new swing set that Frank Garber, one of our church members, built for us. We actually still have that swing set on our preschool playground today. And we weren't too concerned about security. That wasn't such a big issue then. The doors were unlocked. We didn't monitor everyone who came in and out of the building. As time has gone, we've realized the need to beef up security, so we are in a building now that is completely able to be locked down so that we can ensure the safety of the children there. I've seen changes in childcare overall. I've also seen changes in children and families. There's more anxiety, more busyness, more activities for families to take part in, children to take part in. Families seem to be more rushed. With social media and technology, people want to keep up with each other. They tend to compare themselves to others more, and that's not always great. It can cause more mental health issues for children and families. It's also rewarding to know that children want to be here. I was driving the bus a few days ago, picking children up from Cool Spring Elementary after school. As we were driving back, I asked them what they enjoyed about childcare the most. Several of them mentioned their teachers, and some of them mentioned their friends and being able to play when they got here and have fun. And then I asked them, I said, if you had the choice to go home with a babysitter and be at home in the afternoons, would you rather do that or come to childcare? And it was an overwhelming majority of children who said they would rather come to childcare. One child raised his hand and said, "Can my teacher be my babysitter?" And when I said no, he agreed that childcare would be the place to be. I had 3 children who came to childcare. They're all adults now. They have very fond memories of childcare. Some being playing on the baseball field that used to be where the lower parking lot is, and watching a teacher jump over the fence to chase a child who had left the playground was one of their memories, but most of all, making friends and having a good time, feeling comfortable when they were here. If I were to sum the last 36 years up with one word, the word that comes to me is amazing. It's been an amazing opportunity for me to act as director in this capacity, to work with Cool Spring staff, to work with child care staff, families, and children. It's been amazing that the Child Care Center has had such a great reputation in the community, and that is not all on me. That takes a lot of work by a lot of people, all of our staff, to help the children have a comfortable, fun place to come, and for parents to feel comfortable leaving them in our care. It's amazing that I've been able to grow professionally and personally, most of all spiritually. Amazing the church staff and church members who have supported me personally as I've gone through some difficult times. The most important thing is God's amazing grace that He's given me when I haven't quite measured up. As I end my tenure here as director of the Child Care Center, I'm so thankful that Nicole Moore has accepted the position of the director. Nicole and I have worked together for 36 years. She was in high school and started the first day we opened. As she finished high school, she had such a great love for children and families and continued to work in the Child Care Center full time. A couple years after that, we had an assistant director's position to be filled, and she was the most eligible applicant and candidate for that position. And we've worked so well together. We are very different. We have different personalities and different gifts, but we have the same philosophy of offering children love and care and caring for families in our center. And I appreciate her so much for all that she's done. I'm also thankful for Alex Freed, who started with us in 2011 as a preschool teacher, and then about 5 years ago, she moved to the position of school age program coordinator, and she's done a phenomenal job with that program. The children and the staff and parents all love her, and she loves them and enjoys making it a fun place for children. It's my hope that Cool Spring Childcare Center will continue to remain a great reputation in the community, a great part of the community, that children will feel valued, parents and staff will feel valued as they come through the doors, and that all will feel the love of Jesus, the love that Jesus commands us to have for one another. One day I was sitting in my office and I had a child in the office. She was playing in the floor and I was sitting at the desk and I yawned. And she said, "Miss Sharon, don't go to sleep." And I said, "Oh, but I'm so tired. I just need to lay my head down and take a quick nap." And she said, "But who would do all the Sharon things?" Today I can tell this child that it's time for the Miss Sharon things to be done at Cool Spring Childcare Center. As I pass the torch to my successors, I appreciate all the love, support, and encouragement that you've given me over the past 36 years. Thank you.